It's the CalebDMTG Gathering Show.
So not a ton of mono brown-ish cards, not a ton of brown town cards here. It leaves us with either Signet or Relic, and Signet I think is a much better pack one pick one than a Relic that might not even make the main deck.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey Charlie, just tried. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for 29 months. Yeah, glad you're enjoying the stream. Such brown. Yeah, it doesn't even tap or colorless mana. Depending on your point of view, the seal represents a proud guardian of the natural cycle, or one who has sold her soul for eternal life. God, Factory's almost better than Top, Clamp's hard in mono brown. There's like near Battlesphere and Walker and not much else. Winter Orb can work. Not a big fan of it though. I'll just grab the equipment. If we got Urza, then the Winter Orb would work really nicely. Oh hell yeah. Factory is very brown. Oh, there's an artifact here. I guess we'll grab Citadel just in case we get a Tinker later. If we taken the Clamp, then maybe we would just splash Ophiomancer.
Oh shit, what up?
Yeah, that's the risk with this stip, is that you just get a bunch of shitty equipment with no creatures. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Jedley19! Thanks for the sub, thanks for 4 months there. You want the hanger back to wheel? Me too. I also want that. Well, the cool thing about Top is that it does play well with Citadel. Bad packs for sure. I mean, Slayering Academy is like one of the key cards to the archetype, so I'm not too worried yet. Yep, we are doing a mono brown stip. Thanks for the sub there. Tech home. I'll use brown signets. It gives us a chance of actually casting the Citadel. Ulamog would be surprisingly castable with Academy in the deck. Batterskull just is like a sweet little Baneslayer Angel.
Oh shit,
Totally
what up?
reasonable. Kind of a nice pickup there. Now we have an equipment that can carry our other equipment, right? Hey Schwab, Double 2, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 38 months. Brown Tone. Life gain's also nice for Citadel. This feels like a good fucking start to a Brown Town deck. Even though it does have more equipment than I'd like. And the fact that we got Academy 3rd or 4th means that we'll probably get workshops late if it gets opened. Do I have to take every brown card, or can I skip? I can skip for, like, for cards that fucking mono brown and vintage would splash for, is how I look at it. So like I've seen workshops play like Goblin Welder, for example, in vintage, or Tinker, you know. or balance. Shit like that. Hey, Captain411, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 23 months.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, PupStep Gaming, thanks for the sub, thanks for 47 months. A train that's hype! It's so hype! Chris Fox says that I can skip for whatever would make it work. I mean, I think we're gonna be good on things working. I appreciate that, though. Mono White went 2-1. I punted game 3 of the loss pretty bad. And then we drew pretty well the other 2 matches. So someone's getting like a pick 3 Mox chat. Means we might be able to wheel Golos. Be pretty good in this deck, go get Academy. My issue with Smuggler's Copter is our ability to actually crew it. I think I'm gonna take Wheel of Fortune here. Stoneforge Mystic is a shuffle effect for top. Could also just take the Bullman Courier. No, everyone's sad. Bullman Courier also works well with top. And it's an artifact card. This deck's great. Demir Signet's great. Academy of Runes is great. I think we're gonna take Mox Diamond here. Mind Twist is great. Mind Twist is one of those cards that we could splash for. I think I want the Mox Diamond. Get that acceleration. That burst. Also the fixing, right? If you help us cast Wheel of Fortune or Citadel. The downticks on Karn in this deck are gonna be nasty. It has some vicious fucking downticks. Burning kinda works. I'm just gonna grab Crucible though. Hello, hello, hello. Are we? Is this Japanese? No, no. I believe they're singing Mongolian. Because they are a Mongolian folk band. Folk metal. Folk rock. LED works with the wheel. Doesn't seem like an LED deck though, otherwise. What's up, Marlon? Yeah, there's a solid chance we play the Stoneforge. With Jit, Sword of Fire and Ice, and Batterskull. It's a pretty good Stoneforge.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, relax, thanks to the sub, thanks to 37 months. Yeah, happy 37 years. Usually I'm not super keen on Academy Ruins, but it does rebuy like pretty much everything in the deck. You can also like turn one wheel and like bin some good cards, then draw into the ruins, get it back. A balance would be nice. Yeah, I agree. I don't think we're playing this. Maybe though. What's the highest amount of power cards that have opened the same pack? I'm pretty sure 4 or 5. I opened 4 Moxen during the cube race for charity the 4v4. What? No power? Rigged! Let's see. I'm just gonna take the Metal Worker. Metal Worker would wheel because no one else could use it. Yeah, maybe I take Ballista, huh? I think I just talked myself into Ballista. Although, what if I want Metal Worker plus Tez? Is that better than Metal Worker plus Ballista? Tez is obviously, like, insane here. Because you just, like, play it uptick and then threaten a lethal the turn after. Ballista's also nutty, though. You know, we've got these lands that just produce a gobs of mana. And we're short on creatures. Alright, talk myself into Ballista. Wow. We're actually passing Urza. Alright. Hey, Johan Leafheart thinks the sub is the 3 months. Leafheart says that this deck deserves a resub. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So we're gonna take Battlesphere over Lodestone Golem with the idea that Lodestone might come back to us because we're the ones with the workshop. Hopefully that plays out how it does in my head. Hell of a pack. Yeah, like Memory Jar, I like Is It Signet, I like Upheaval. Let's grab Upheaval, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Usually you just want like every signet you see. But like having ways to actually win the game would be nice. Yeah, I'll grab the Heave. Talked myself into it. Whatever we wheel. I don't think we're wheeling anything out of that pack. The only other card that I cared about was like the Signet. Not coming back. Was Upheaval a legal pick? Upheaval's always a legal pick. Any card's a legal pick. Have I ever considered doing a podcast? I tried. We only did like 4 or 5 episodes. But I did some with Ryan Overturf and Skogan, who shows up in chat sometimes as Skoger. I was pretty bad as a podcast host, I think. I was always like talking over people, and I was like super paranoid about there being dead space, so I would like talk really fast. I mean, while Skogan and Overturf were just like not sure how to handle me. And then it was also like an assload of work. Just like an obnoxious amount of work. Like managing all the uploads and everything. On top of getting the guests, and anyway. If I was gonna do a podcast these days, it would have to be with a partner that wanted to do all the actual like work, and I would just like show up and talk. Oh yeah, since high school. GPO. Drumming in what? Like Sam Black's doing? Yeah. Yeah, like that. I'm surprised someone took him up on that offer. I do the fun part of the podcast. You do all of the work. We split the dubious profits. Yes. Yeah, Lonesome Golem was the one that I really cared about. Yeah, right, Pimpledorf. I've guested on some podcasts before. I think the only time I've ever no-started a podcast was when someone was like, "Hey, I'm starting a podcast. I'm going to record my first episode tomorrow. Would you like to be the guest, Caleb?" No, why would I? I don't know you. What are you doing? Here's my tip to starting a podcast. Record 4 or 5 episodes, throw them all away, and then stop podcasting. No one cares. I'm just kidding. I have heard that before, though, that you should, like, throw away your first episode while you're, like, working out the kinks. I'm not sure I agree with that, but it is a thing I've heard people recommend. We could get Crucible. Crucible working well with Mox Diamond and Wildfire. But not much else. Well, my courier could technically discard lands. Call it episode 0. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, where's the Mindslaver exactly? Oh, the fucking metal. Bizarre. Yeah, my stream's basically a podcast anyway, right? Just me ranting about whatever the fuck I want. Yeah, how do we feel about Crucible? Good after Upheaval? I don't think we're discarding much after Upheaval. I think we get to dump our hand pretty easily. We only have 8 creatures. 9 if you count Batterskull. One of them's Inkwell. I'm wondering if this is still like too many equipments. Yeah, I would not cut Forge Master here. What about BNK? BNK solves some of our problems. The double red's obnoxious. How's the white splash? Just stores off Signet. We've got like the worst fucking signets possible. We saw the Izzet signet too. There's like 6 red sources with the Mox Diamond. Like 7 blue. Need like Coalition Relic or some shit maybe. The good thing is most of our cards are colorless, so we should be fine. Field of Ruin can fix for us. It's all good. Yeah, it's Relic over Jid. That's why I'm playing the Relic and not playing the Jid. I was just talking about how we have an excess of equipment, and then I cut a piece of equipment. Hey, Cards 1212, thanks for the sub, thanks for 6 months. Glad you're enjoying the stream. That's too quiet. Oh well. It'll either be slightly too quiet or slightly too loud for me. Jeez, workshops. You're looking at Twitch's statement about PogChamp. You're like seeing the fucking like numbers update in real time. Just fucking. Twitch users care about PogChamp. No cheap creatures for the equipment? No. But the equipment are still like still good in general, right? We have workshops here. That's why we're playing sword instead of the Jid, right? Can't wait for turn 1 Lodestone. Oh, me too. Me fucking too. Taking him to Browntown? Oh, don't you know it? Don't you know it? Yeah, it's too bad our mana is so bad. Usually you end up with like a bunch of signets and like you have like an excess of colored mana for this style of deck. But our signets are like not that useful. Should still be explosive. Hey Lupa Crudo, thanks for the sub, thanks for 3 months. It's actually possible for us to have the Inkwell Leviathan in play on turn 1. Can anyone see how? Hey, an opponent. We'll see if the opponent could cast a turn 1 show and tell, and then we put in the Inkwell. Oh wow, look at that donation. Thanks for the $100, DeMelon. DeMelon saying Browntown, baby. Baby. Yeah, Woodar's there. You weren't too slow, Woodar. It was, blame latency, blame lag. Yeah, we're so far away from, we're just, like, not close at all to playing these red cards. I guess one red source we can wheel. We're gonna need one more mana for the Battlesphere. Are Inkwell and Battlesphere the only top end? Sort of, not really. We've got like Upheaval in here. Upheaval, like kind of a top end card. And a Golos Wheel would have been so good for this deck. Oh my god. This was wrong. I shouldn't have sacked Field of Ruin here. I should have just gone like Bomat Courier equip. And then they would have had to jump or lose the Metal Worker anyway. Although they do only have 4 cards in hand. We'll see. We unfortunately can't use this to equip the Workshop mana. I was just excited to have a Field of Ruin target. Feeling good about the Crucible in my deck right about now. They're only revealing Wormcoil Engine. You think they still have Metal Worker? No, they were in a different draft pod, because we both have Workshop. I'm still jelly. Still jelly of the Metal Worker. Yeah, they showed me a Wormcoil, and then they like took it back. I'll feel silly if they just like play a Black Lotus from hand for Emery. But right now they don't really have anything worth getting back. So I think killing the Metal Worker makes more sense. I feel like Wheel of Fortune just like left them back in the game. Not really keen on the Winter Orb either. Oh, now I want to wish it was in play. Wheeling after they recalled feels way better. Sort of Fire Knight's doing some heavy lifting there. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I hope I draw another land on turn 1 so I don't have to pitch the mountain. I guess it doesn't matter that much.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Spikes MDG, thanks for the sub, the tier 2, the 25 months.
Oh shit, what up?
Spike says that this deck looks like a lot of fun for Caleb, but not so fun for anyone else. That's the best kind of deck. And then Triskidador, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 17 months. Yeah, right? You'll get to watch Vintage Cube. Why not, right? Why not? I'm aware that Mox Diamond produces green, yeah, for the flashback. We also have a Signet that produces green. Right. Yeah, I don't actually agree with that, Atom Bomb. Magic being a zero-sum game. Usually I find like this that the sweeter my opponent's win condition is, like the more cool nonsense they're doing, the more I enjoy the game, whether I win or lose. Just like the nature of having something interesting happening.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Jay Noon, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 5 months. Yeah, I got you, Adam. No, my mere tokens. I guess I'm supposed to use Workshop to pay this, and then spin with. Huh. I am the winner. Well then. We could crack this relic immediately. I think we chill with it for now, though, because the Academy. Almost better to like make another relic so we can draw another card. Actually, let's do this now. So we could have a 4/4 Ballista, or we could just cast Forge Master. Lose a lot of our board to activate Forge Master. Maybe that's okay. With them playing Jace, kinda wish I'd gotten Ballista, but maybe this will be okay. Ballista Citadel is not in our deck. Not a valid get.
Oh shit, what up?
Max has pretty good impulse there. Yeah, no, it wasn't bad. Interesting. Grabbing the Mirror Battlesphere, I'm just looking for it. Doing the fucking ABCs in my head, so I can remember where it is. You get Battlesphere first, because then you can always use the tokens to go get Inkwell later. Well, hello there. Is that lethal? 12 plus 4 is 16, 17, 18, 19. You can put them to 1. I think we just leave the Forge Master up then.
Oh shit, what up?
Well, shit. With the Winter Orb in the graveyard, I don't think there's a way we can stop them from just like playing a sweeper. I think we just have to pass. Hey Flakel, thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 23 months there. Missed lethal. Oh yeah, we're trying the Ballista off the sword trigger. Why didn't I play towards the 1 in 25 chance? Usually I find that if if I just assume that I'm only going to draw lands for the rest of the game, I usually find that I make better plays that way than assuming that I draw the literal best card. Obviously, if you're behind, you know, obviously if you're behind and you need to get lucky, then you play to like draw what you need to win. But in games where I'm ahead, I take a different tack. I think they were better off playing that on my combat, but I don't think it matters. I still would have got Inkwell on their end of turn. Well, getting Forge Master worked out. I think we changed nothing here. Counter is almost better than P and K. Because we can, like, discard it to a Wheel of Fortune and get it back later. I like the multiple bodies from P and K, though. And I like that if we have the red to cast P and K, we also have the red to, like, chuck a bunch of artifacts. Yeah, let's just submit this. Citadel would have been good that game, but I don't ever want to draw it ever, right? We can't actually cast it. I'm actually going to keep this one. Though it looks a little iffy. Shroud does mean you can't interact with the card at all, so we couldn't have put the Sword of Fire and Ice on the Shroud creature, for example. But Wrath of God or Balance could still answer it. Our best draw here is like one of our fast lands. Normal land is still pretty good because we can now play the Ballista with an extra counter and kill the Revoker without actually losing the Ballista. Solid. A fast producing land like Workshops or Academy would have let us play Forge Master though, which worked out pretty well against them game previous. It's almost better to gain the point of life. Worried about them getting another card in their bin, so Jace can flash back the swords. Oh, we needed a Field of Ruin before we put this trigger on the stack. Yeah, because now they fizzle our draw. Burp. This feels very similar to my punt in the first game. The first match of the night, rather. Where I just, like, missed an onboard thing. I, like, couldn't think of a reason that I would need to Field of Ruin. And then there's, like, activate my card with my onboard legend. Yeah, lifetime total, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Been streaming a bit. Hey, Traben, you. Thanks for the raid. We had a good stream. Hope you're having a pleasant evening. That means you get to keep watching. Amazing. No days blocks. Nice workshops. It sounds extremely fair. I don't know whether to like try and kill them or put the Elspeth to 1. Obviously we can't put the sword on the Inkwell because of Shroud. Hopefully you saw when I like went to equip, only the lodestone lighted up. The Inkwell did not. I'm gonna try and kill them, but it might be hairy. A time walk effect lets them use Elspeth to clear my ink, but if they do that, then they're also losing their Sphinx, I guess. I don't know. Hey, Dragon Day Dragon, thanks for the sub. Thanks for sharing the Twitch Prime. This attack kind of makes me think a Day of Judgment's happening. How do we win now, right? I think the Ballista got exiled. Do I want to, like, just deal with the soldier token? Do I want to draw a card? I think I want to draw a card here.
Oh shit, what up?
So I'm not going to bother to equip. Great. P and K? Well, that's true. There's a P and K's in there. Didn't board that one out. Yeah, dead sense with the 6 months, the half a year. Hell yeah. Yeah, Shroud does not prevent you from sacrificing Quell or getting destroyed by Wrath. Sacrifice effects don't generally target. We do have a Wheel of Fortune in here too. Could also be juicy. Yeah, I mean, this is the risk to reward we took when we decided to attack them instead of the Elspeth. If the Wrath had been further in their deck, though, then we killed them a full turn sooner doing it this way. I think I actually should have given them the wins. So we drew Wheel, we make them discard the wins. They didn't draw shit anyway. Kind of a close game, huh? Got him to 1. 1 more damage. Game 3. Hell yeah. This hand appeals to me. What? No mocks for the turn 1 lodestone? The field on Kuraki. Yeah, yeah. Well, it didn't really lose us a point, right? Because we tried to point the sword at the Jace. Oh, but then we had to point it the next turn, yeah. Yeah, 2 damage, huh? And of course the workshop mana can't be used to activate, so we couldn't activate Signet to then spin top here, but this is still good. Oh wow, we could turn to a Forge Master. I think Lodestone's still better. Hello, hello, hello? What's all this then? Forge Master is a shuffle effect, yeah. Yeah. Should we be spinning top? I think we should. If the third card down is like Academy, we get to play Battle Skull this turn too. Or no, I guess that wouldn't work. Still gonna spin. Don't have the second red for the P&K. Just dumping a bunch of artifacts into play. So the Forge Master has more fodder to work with, so we don't have to like sack Soul Ring and stuff. You can indeed tap to draw and then respond by sacking to Forge Master. This is certainly a legal play. What happened with Pog? Twitch tweeted that the person whose face was used for Pog was like inciting violence, and so they're like, okay, we're gonna make a new Pog then. Or no, it's not really our jam. The whole inciting violence. We're actually gonna use a different kind of jam. Not very Pog. Not very Pog. Well, that is decidedly not Poggers. Yeah, they need to... Okay. Yeah, they need to answer Lodestone here. Like have an end of turn Disenchant or Path or something, and then untap and be able to play Wrath. And that would still leave us with like Battle Skull and shit. Pog Chump instead of Pog Champ. Gibby wins! Yay, finals! I like the album cover for this. Some sage walking around with their staff and their bear friend. Fucking sweet. Yeah, real dope album cover. Is that just Dark Materials? Well, I wouldn't say just Dark Materials. Dark Materials is pretty fucking great. I haven't read some Philip Pullman in a while though. There's too many good books out there. When I was a kid, I had a lot of time to kill, and so like my bookshelf was overflowing, but I'd still like read everything multiple times. And now my bookshelf is still overflowing, but I think I've read like half the books on there, and the other half are waiting their turn. I started rereading some Robert Asprin recently. Some jolly good fun. Incredibly light, escapist teen fantasy. Full of puns and what. Been good. Nothing wrong with a bit of escapism, huh? Fuck, Tolkien had a good quote about escapism. Let me see if I can dig it up. Yeah, fantasy is escapist, and that is its glory. If a soldier is imprisoned by the enemy, don't we consider it his duty to escape? If we value the freedom of mind and soul, if we're partisans of liberty, then it is our plain duty to escape, and take as many people with us as we can. Oh, he's got a few. I have claimed that escape is one of the main functions of fairy stories, and since I do not disapprove of them, it is plain that I do not accept the tone of scorn or pity with which escape is now so often used. Why should a man be scorned if, finding himself in prison, he tries to get out and go home, or if he cannot do so, he thinks and talks about other topics than jailers and prison walls? Yeah, that was the one that I was actually looking for. I like that. What's wrong with talking about something other than jailers and prison walls? Very well-written line. I have not, Jeff. This is all going poorly for me, isn't it? This wheel's kind of a YOLO. We're just so far behind. Gotta throw a Hail Mary. Even though like they have more mana in play, so like probably helps them more, the Wheel of Fortune. Right, Deliani. Metamorph could copy Rexage and pop Soul Ring. That could be sweet. We wield and still don't have any value for Crucible. That seems so much cooler to copy in Survival than Rexage, rather. How did the turn stip end up? Pretty poorly, actually. Did not go well at all. I think it went like 0-2 drop. I feel my 1000-Year Storm decks are either like super nutty or super unplayable, and we ended up with one of the unplayable ones. kind of regretting not Rex Saging their Soul Ring, but that's okay. We were like half in green before we bailed. Yeah, right. Yeah, it was a 2-pack deck that really needed 3 packs. Terry Pratchett. Yeah, I've got some Terry Pratchett on the old bookshelf that I haven't dug into yet. Just like our bodies, sometimes our brains need to masturbate. That is, yeah, that's a line. Shit. Makes the wildfire look a lot worse, huh? Oh, that's too much thinking for me, Lucky Strike. Too much thinking for this soggy brain. Are they planning on bidding Battlesphere? Trying to get it back with Liliana? Looks like no. Note that when we wildfire, the construct's gonna lose a pip. Ah, shit. Gonna get punished for not leaving a mana up here. I was thinking I didn't mind them making a Battlesphere, and that is correct. I do not mind them making a Battlesphere. I mind them making an Elishnorn, though. Taking Karn might have gotten me a lane drop off of Oracle too. Something I thought about. He's tutored for Ashen Rider? Oh my. Oh my. Yeah, I did not play this game well at all. Living Death? Maybe. I mean, maybe they're just like filling up their graveyard for Liliana. I don't know. I guess that doesn't really make sense. Maybe it is Living Death. The way that it's like churning through them. I feel like really stupid for tapping out and not having the relic up. I just like forgot that that was an important thing that I should be keeping in mind against the onboard reanimation. So when a clone comes into play off of a Living Death, it can't actually copy what's in play because all the creatures come into play at the same time. So it actually doesn't get a chance to copy anything. Shame Concede? No, we have an Upheaval in our deck. So I'm not quite there. Logging into Zombie would be bad, I think. Because the Construct gets damage on it, and then Elishnorn clears the... Well, I mean, Living Death's going to clear it regardless, but I want to make them actually have to Living Death. Exile a card, please. Irrelevant. Oh, that was a feature implemented by one Dan Bopes, Red Panda Bear. Red Panda Bear 82. If you like it, then supporting Dan Bopes however you think is best. He's got a Patreon. Just saying. Just saying. Even Upheaval's not that good. Well, it's kind of good. Yeah, that's pretty good. We just have one spin, right? We can't crack the relic first. Hey, thanks for the link, Arctamok. Sad artifact noises. Yeah, sad artifact noises. I realized how dumb it was as I was like passing the turn, like, wait a minute. I probably want this up. Oh well. Not the most auspicious start to the finals. Was it worth trying to impulse? The issue with impulsing is that then you don't have enough mana to actually cast the upheaval. That's why we didn't crack the relic first, too. Trollheim is actually a subsect of Kaldheim. I don't know that. I'm just talking. Is Orb good? Yeah, they're spitting out a bunch of lands, right? With Oracle and stuff. Casting their 7-drops. Against an unknown opponent, I might have kept that first hand. Yeah, I think last game was mine to throw, huh? What's up, Hodge? New place, huh? That's exciting. Ballista Pinging the Birds is gonna like. Also, it's like strip mining, right? Because now I also lose a mana. Lack of Academy. Now I have nothing to Metamorph. Unless, maybe they don't want to crack the Lodestone. Or the Lotus. I have 1 million channel points. How do you schedule a fight with me? You message me directly. And I'm not doing any in-person fighting during the COVID business. But if you wanted to do something like some kind of competition over Skype or Discord, or if you wanted to play a match or something online, we can do that. I also request that folks like have some kind of an idea of what kind of fight that they want before requesting it. Because there's only so many of some things that I'm going to accept before I remove the reward. Spoken word rap battle. Yeah. If you want to do a rap battle, we can do that over... We can do that over Skype for sure. Could choose checkers. I'm sure there's a client where we could play checkers online. Do I stream the battle? My plan was to record the battle and put it on YouTube, and then people can vote and stuff. A rap battle might be fun to stream. Stream me getting absolutely destroyed. This is gonna be us getting rocked by Living Death again. It looks like it. Nope, we win! Yes! That's so much better. That's so much better than getting rocked. Maybe we can draw a relic this time and not throw it away. But they have answers. They have answers to relic. They have the Sage. You want burst lightning? What would you add for cut for the burst lightning? Wins. You want me to add a white card to this? We have like 6 red sources and 7 blue. You want me to add a white card? Oh, we should cut the Field of Ruin. They don't have shit for that. Was this a stip? This was indeed a Browntown stip. You want to cut Winter Orb? I think Winter Orb could still be good. I think it could still be groovy. Alright, I'll do it. I'll try it out. I do hate Winter Orb more than most. With cutting the Field of Ruin, maybe Crucible's better cut. He's up beers. I'm not getting P and K. We've got 8 creatures and 2 equipment. P and K also 2 artifacts for Forge Master. The other sword? I think we played Jit over the other sword. It's not amazing here. I don't think either of them are that great based on our creature count. Grudge? We saw 1 artifact and it's Lotus and it's Black Lotus. They sacked the Black Lotus. How am I doing? I'm doing decent. The stip was to draft Brown Town, like draft a lot of artifacts. We did that. We tore past the. Oh my god. I'm gonna ignore chat for a sec. I'm just gonna play my match. Sometimes main deck cards will end up in the sideboard during the process of sideboarding. It's a fairly normal thing to happen during the course of a Magic match. Soul Ring, though. To be fair to the Grudge suggestion, we did see Soul Ring in the first game.
Oh shit, what up?
Usually I like to have multiple targets for Ancient Grudge, though, not just one. That's not the pile of fast mana I was hoping to find with Impulse. I was looking for a Soul Ring of my own. So you could, like, Soul Ring into Wheel next turn. Fuck. Magic Carp with the 25-month sub. Thanks for sharing the Twitch Prime. Appreciate you. Wheeling now wouldn't be crazy. You're kind of just like making them discard their fatties and drawing them into Exhume, though. Hey, the Fjord! Thanks for the $20.21. Fjord says, again, thanks for uploading all your great content to YouTube. Still going through the 44 VODs. Well done on that event. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that was a sweet little tournament dealy, hum. Not playing my land drop because we have like much better lands that we could draw into. Yeah, like Academy. Wildfire, unfortunately not great versus the Gargaroth. Now we need like another Wheel of Fortune, huh? Now that we actually have our mana.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Turtle Witness, thanks for the resub, thanks for the 33 months. Turtle says, happy 33! Hopefully the country is still together in another 33. Yeah, right? Oh, man. I guess I should just wheel the turn sooner. It would have worked out well for me. If they draw into Exhume and like want to Exhume back Gargaroth, then we get back Leviathan. All I did was like get down a Signet. It is pretty good. Oh well. Well met, opponent. Well met.